Alright, so this is kind of like a prequel video to something I've been wanting to make, which would be like a collection video, a video game collection video. But every time I go to make one, I'm like, oh, but this game's coming out soon, or I gotta find this one, or, so it's always a video that I feel like whenever it comes out, it's gonna be incomplete because the collection will probably change, a week from when I release it. So what I'm going to do instead is, as an appetizer, do kind of a video game collectibles video. Because I don't just collect video games, I like to collect like video game figures or, things that I think are of note as a video game fan. So I am going to start with some amiibo. I don't collect amiibo very much, also mind the dust. It's just, you're gonna have to deal with it. This one was the first one that I got, it was Kirby. I got this the day that Smash 4 came out. And yeah, you can see it's very dusty. So I have Bayonetta from Bayonetta 2, which is her better design. I got King Dedede. I don't know why I got this one. This is Olimar. I'm not a huge Pikmin guy. I like Pikmin. I think it just kind of reminds me of the GameCube era, and it just makes me feel good. We've got Ocarina of Time Link, which I just wanted so I can get the outfit in Breath of the Wild. Same with Toon Link, but Wind Waker is my favorite, so I had to get that. We got King K. Rool. We got Midna that came with the Twilight Princess HD like limited edition, and we got Bayonetta 1, Bayonetta. In the back, you've got Beachbody Ready. That was when the whole Dead or Alive Extreme 3 shenanigans was going on. So I got that for buying the game from PlayAsia, which in hindsight was a really stupid thing. Everyone who was pearl clutching at like, oh my god, they're gonna ban video games, was pretty silly in hindsight. These aren't the only amiibos I have. I just don't know why I have these in particular set up like that, but we're gonna move on to the next section here. Just taking a detour down here real quick, I've got some Toad plushes. I've got Captain Toad, and I've got just normal Toad. These I don't really... there's like Ace Attorney manga, there's a Resident Evil manga. Not really going to talk about those, but there I showed them. Those are video game related. I've got some cool posters. These were back from when Club Nintendo was a thing. So I've got some Smash 4 posters. Got that one. Back there we got a Zelda poster. Resident Evil poster came with the 10th anniversary soundtrack. Got this Mass Effect poster that's from BioWare. This, I don't remember where I found this, but I've always really liked this poster. We got Master Miller. We got Metal Gear Rising. We've got Metal Gear Solid 5, Ground Zeroes. And then we've got another Smash one. This was for going to the midnight release of Odyssey. This next thing I'm going to show is probably like my prized possession. This is probably my most prized possession. This is a signed print of Jill Valentine from the Resident Evil 3 remake, signed by Nicole Tompkins. This is great. I loved it. It says, "To Mike, the undeniably #1 Jill fan. With love, Super Cop." Nicole Tompkins, Jill Valentine. And she put some stars on there because she wanted to give people stars. This is, I guess, kind of tangentially video game related. Mega 64, I've been a huge fan of since like 2006. Sometimes when you order from their website, you buy a DVD or a shirt, they send in a secret prize. This is a Lost poster. Signed by Rocco from Mega 64, and you can actually see this very poster in some of the episodes of Mega 64, their show, and like just in some old videos. And this I got online somewhere when this movie came out. I don't know why I still have it. It's cropped badly, and yeah, I should probably get rid of that one, but I'm too stubborn to get rid of it. Alright, so now for the cool stuff. We're gonna go start with some action figures. Again, mind the dust, mind the clutter. I haven't cleaned up this area in a while. This is, oh, you know what? Here, let's start with this. This is a Luigi coin. My friend Hank got that for me for Christmas one year. I just thought it was pretty cool little thing. It was like a little stocking stuffer. I've been on the hunt because there's also a Toad version of this, and I really want a Toad coin. I want to heavily invest in Toad coin. So here is a Diva Figma. I really love this figure. I love the pose that I have it in. I really love going with unique poses, and she's taking a selfie, blowing a bubble. That's very unique. We have a Bring Arts 2B. This is the second version. They've released a couple versions. It's a cool figure. I like it. We've got Asmus Toys Kazuma Kiryu. Great. We've got also Asmus Toys Majima. We've got Play Arts Kai Lara Croft that came with the collector's edition of the 2013 Tomb Raider game. I think that's Storm Collectibles Marcus. It has a couple different heads. You can give him Old Man Marcus or Young Man Marcus. I'm sorry, but I gotta go with Young Man Marcus. I have Tracer here. I'm not a huge Overwatch fan. My favorite character is Diva. I just kind of got Tracer because I think she's kind of like an iconic character at this point. So I just kind of threw her in there. And I have this Lego set of Diva and her mech, which again, I'm a big Diva fan, so kind of had to grab that while I could. And it was fun to build. It's a cute little set. I forgot to acknowledge these Final Fantasy VII Polygon figures, which are great. I did an unboxing video that you can check out. I also forgot to mention the SH Figuarts Sora. Now here we have one of my all-time favorite sections. This is my Metal Gear, and it's turning into my Kojima section, but for now it's mainly Metal Gear. We have a Revoltech Raiden from Metal Gear Rising. He's doing the, I forget what it's called, but it's the Red Hot Kick from Beautiful Joe. It's a move that's also in Revengeance. Here is the arm that you got for the collector's edition of Metal Gear Solid 5. Here you have Play Arts Kai Raiden from Metal Gear Solid 2. You've got Nendoroid Venom Snake. He's got a little Fulton. I think that's adorable. You've got Vulcan Log Venom Snake, which is cool. I'm a big Venom Snake fan, so I had to get that. Play Arts Kai Solid Snake. Play Arts Kai Liquid Snake. This was a third-party figure, so it is not official. This is the Lim Toys Ahab, which is, you know, it's just Venom Snake again. I had to get it for the chicken cap. So we've got Play Arts Kai Quiet, and what does Quiet have to say to me?
Mike is the best.
That's what I thought, Quiet. We've got Play Arts Kai Miller, because unfortunately they never made a Metal Gear Solid 5 Miller. I bought this when Peace Walker came out, or around the time, so I've had that for a while, and he still fits in. It's still my favorite design of Miller, but it's still a bummer that they never made any other Millers. We've got another Venom Snake. I never picked up the one in the sneaking suit, and I don't know why, even though the sneaking suit from 5 is like my favorite. But I do have these two that are representing it. We've got Ocelot, who's great, one of my favorite characters in the series. We've got Big Boss from Ground Zeroes, which is another one of my favorite sneaking suits. We've got Skullface, such a lust for revenge. And we've got the Man on Fire. Back there is where the collector's edition came in. Some of these figures, I forget if this is the Nendoroid or not. It says Good Smile, so it's, oh god, good lord. This is a little cardboard box that you can put together. Here is a Calorie Mate. I've had that for, I don't know, a long time. Maybe almost 10 years I've had that Calorie Mate. And this is one of my newest additions. This is Nendoroid Sam from Death Stranding. I love this. I cannot wait for the Figma to come out. I think that's going to be really, really great. And then I also have this Bridges hat, which rules. I don't look good in hats, but I actually do look pretty good in that hat. Next up, we got some more miscellaneous video game stuff. Don't mind the One Piece babes. Oh yeah, these I just got last year. These were really good. This is Claire, Jill, and Ada print. I really like them. They kind of look like stained glass. It kind of looks like a stained glass window kind of thing at like a church or something like that. So I really like the way that it looks. It looks religious in a way. And Resident Evil is my religion. I did forget to show this off before, but here is my signed Roger Craig Smith Chris print. It says, "To Mike, do you get all your ideas from comic book villains?" And his signature, and then Chris. So this is another one of my favorite things. I had to get this because he is one of my favorite voice actors. So anyway, back to here we have Figma Samus and Zero Suit Samus, SH Figuarts Yoshi, SH Figuarts Mario and Luigi, Figma Link. I don't remember who made that Wario. There's a Nendoroid Kirby, which is adorable. This is Isaac Clarke, Dead Space NECA. I had the variant of that. The variant I took out of the box and is in a different box now, along with the Necromorph and the Dead Space 2 Isaac. I just thought, this is the last time I ever went to a KB Toys I found this. And then they closed down not too long after I found him, and now this figure is like really expensive. So I just think he's cool in there. I got some boxes, some old boxes. We've got Code Veronica Claire. We've got the NECA Jill. A creepy Anakin Skywalker mask that's covering a Leon box. This Hank got for me last year when Resident Evil 3 was coming out. I had a whole issue with the collector's edition. GameStop held on to it for like way too long. And so the day the game came out, I went to Best Buy and bought just a normal copy. And when my collector's edition came in, I sold him the copy that came with the collector's edition. So instead of paying me back for it, he got me this instead, which is even better. It says it's a Gears of War 2 print. To Mike, happy Dad Day, now and forever. What does it say? It says, I guess, John DiMaggio, Marcus Phoenix. So that is really great. I even requested the Gears of War 2 one, even though it's my least favorite of the games. It is a great poster. Once again, forgot to show this. I saw Mega 64 live last year. It was literally the last thing I did before like COVID happened. It was on Saturday, January 11th, and I got a poster where they all signed it. Rocco, Sean, Derek, and Garrett. And I got a picture with Garrett. It was pretty great. It was the last good memory that I have before everything went bad. In here, I have some comic books. There's some Street Fighter, and it's mostly IDW Sonic. So I think I'm going to do a separate video on that, showing those at some point. So down here, we have my Sonic stuff. Actually, something fell. Let me just put him back. These are Jazzwares figures. These were a really great line of figures that came out like 10 years ago or so. So we got Shadow, Knuckles, Sonic, Metal Sonic, SBO, and then there's a whole bunch of other characters in there. Those are really great. These are really rare now, actually. Down here we have more, what are these called? Amiibos. We got the 8-bit Mario, which Hank got me, Luigi. We got the Yarn Yoshi amiibo. And this is just like a dollar store toy that someone got for me. It's just, it's cute, whatever. Down here, this isn't really of note, but this is a Japanese strategy guide for Haunting Ground, or as it's called over there, Demento. I think this is pretty cool. There's not a whole lot of really anything out there for Haunting Ground, so I gotta have some kind of merchandise for one of my personal faves. So I have that in my Capcom collection here. This is a box of cereal that Hank got me, once again. I'm gonna have this in the Calorie Mate, or gonna go rotten one day. And it's not gonna be good. It's beaten up because my dog keeps trying to get into it, so that's not fun. This is an amiibo. I think this is what I used to cheat in the final Super Mario Odyssey video. This is one of the weirdest things that I have. This is a Capcom lunchbox. It's also, hold on, let's see if I can even do this. See Capcom's 30th anniversary. It's also got a thermos in it. Where is he? There he is. There's my boy. There he is. Hopefully this isn't too distracting, but here's the flash on here. This also came with the Tomb Raider Collector's Edition. This came with Phantom Pain. It's double-sided, but I like this side better. So here is all my Capcom stuff. As to be expected, I am a Capcom cuck, and I have a lot of Capcom stuff. So NECA, Dante, SH Figuarts Zero. There's that Claire from the box before. We got NECA Jill. Little Minimate Zero, Arthur, Amaterasu. The only Beautiful Joe merch I own, NECA Leon. This was the Jill that came with the collector's edition that GameStop held up on me for like 2 months. I don't remember the company that made that, but that's an Arthur, SH Figuarts Zero, or X. We've got this, I think this is a prize. One of those prize toys. This is Regina from Dino Crisis. Minimate Chris, Jill, and Wesker. Figma Phoenix Wright, which I love. Hot Toys Jill, which was the first Hot Toys that I ever got, and still probably my favorite. SH Figuarts, Chun-Li. We got Mike Hagar, NECA Ada, PlayArts Kai Leon from Resident Evil 6, PlayArts Kai Dante from Devil May Cry 4. This is 1000 Toys Nero, NECA Chris, NECA Liquor, Trish Minimate, Dante Minimate fell over, and then 1000 Toys Dante. It looks better in person, trust me. The face is weird on the camera, but he looks way better in person. So yeah, this is a bunch of stuff. I really love all of these. This is one of my favorites. I can never decide whether I like the display that I have for Metal Gear or for all my Capcom stuff more. I think just because I love Capcom, I think it's got to go for Capcom. Also, that's the Steelbook Blu-ray copy of Resident Evil 3 that they gave me alongside the actual game from Best Buy, like I was talking about before. Last year, I started to get into collecting vinyl. And of course, when I say collecting vinyl, I mean video game soundtracks. So this is the Mondo Metal Gear Solid vinyl, which is really, really cool. Great artwork on that one. I'm getting a phone call, of course. I'm going to run through these quick. So we got Metal Gear Solid, Death Stranding. This was my Christmas present this year from Hank. It's great. That's all the like churches and Low Roar and stuff like that. It's not the actual soundtrack. It's the like licensed music. So Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil Remake. This is my crowning achievement here. I've told the story before, but this was sold out everywhere. And by the time I got into collecting it, it had been out for a year already, so there was no way I was going to get it. On the secondary market, Amazon, eBay, upwards of $300 to get this. So I kept obsessively checking every single website, like, is this going to get in stock? Are they going to restock it? Does some random site have it? And then I got a targeted ad. It was the first time in the history of humanity that a targeted ad has actually benefited anybody, from BarnesandNoble.com. saying we've got this in stock. It's the exact price it was when it was released. I bought it quicker than anyone's ever bought anything in their life. I got the notification that the order was in, they're going to ship it. I checked their website, out of stock. I bought literally the last copy of this probably in the entire world. So I'm very happy. I never get that lucky. So we got Resident Evil 3, Code Veronica, Resident Evil 4. This one is massive. I think that's it for video game stuff. Yeah. So back here, we've got the Nier Automata World Guide, Art of Death Stranding, Darkstalkers Omnibus, Udon's Art of Capcom 1, 2, and 3, Resident Evil Archives, Art of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Completely neglected to talk about this area. I guess I had this when I was a kid. Very old now. These are all of my Game Informers. I've done videos about those. We've got some guidebooks, Mario Galaxy 2, Superstar Saga, Super Mario Advanced, Metroid Zero Mission, Metroid Prime. Why are there 2 Metroid Prime books? Metroid Prime 2 Echoes, which I've never played, so I don't know why I even have that. Star Fox Adventures, Super Mario Sunshine, Double Dash, Mario Party 5. Got some random stuff to end this. We've got a Cranky Kong figure, very old. Funky Kong, some soundtracks, Devil May Cry, Persona 5, that rhymed. This is Bayonetta 2, Bayonetta 1. This is an orchestral version of the, it's an orchestral and the jazz version of Ace Attorney music. The soundtrack to Ace Attorney 6, Ace Attorney 5, Apollo Justice. This is Ace Attorney 1, 2, and 3. Dead Rising. Kingdom Hearts. This is Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. We got Nier Automata. And obviously we have Mario Odyssey as well. Now here are just like random CDs. Let's see what we got here. So this is the one that the poster was from. Here's Resident Evil 5. Resident Evil 5. Metal Gear Solid 5. What else? Umbrella Chronicles. This one came with Skyward Sword. Got First Gears of War, still the best soundtrack. And I also got this for pre-ordering this game. This is the only bit of Dead Rising merchandise I have, and it's so disappointing. I never even opened this. I keep forgetting that I have more stuff. So, we have the Gears of War Omnibus, and then the Dead Rising comic as well. Forgot to mention this. And last but not least, I've got some video game books. We've got Gears of War. This is when I actually was like keeping up with them. Was these first 2. Went back and got this one not too long ago. We've got Nier Automata, and then there are these Resident Evil books, the S.D. Perry Resident Evil books. These are very old, so I've been replacing them because, as you can see, these have gone through quite a bit. So I have started to replace them with newer copies. They did do reprintings of these where they have completely different covers, but I think these are quite iconic, and I really love these books, so I got that one. I got Caliban Cove, which is not based on any of the games. It's an original story. We've got City of the Dead. There's another one in between those that's called Underworld, but then we've got Nemesis with a slightly off-looking Jill and a weird-looking Nemesis. But yeah, I think the only ones I'm missing is Underworld, Zero Hour, and Code Veronica. So that is basically it. I will see you the next video, whatever that may be, where I'll do an actual collection, like video game collection tour. So yeah, see you then, and hope you enjoyed this.